everybody, welcome back. I'm Chunky. Today we're going to be going through all of the collectibles for Sniper Elite Resistance on the first proper mission, Dead Drop. Now, for the sake of this video, I have actually completed the mission already, so you can see my next objective is to exfiltrate and leave. That's honestly just to make this a bit quicker, so I don't have to try and explain things whilst I'm killing people and trying to complete missions. So let's just get straight into it. When you start this mission, you're going to be right here, to be honest, and then the first thing I recommend is collecting the rat bomb. So the rat bomb is going to be found in this building upstairs, and it will be used to complete one of the objectives to help you get an extra weapon. Whilst here, there is going to be some bolt cutters and crowbar on this shelf and that table, so feel free to pick them up also. But then, yeah, you'll find the rat bomb just on this table here. Pick it up, it will come in handy later. Now, one of the first collectibles you're going to find, it's going to be straight away, to be honest. Now, there are two routes you can take at the beginning. You can climb up these vines and go into that tower, or you can climb over this wall. There'll be some barriers here. If you picked up the crowbar that I showed you in the building, you'll be able to destroy this, and then you'll run on through. At the end of the tunnel, you'll find some stairs leading up, and then that'll take you into this little courtyard area. If you didn't pick up the bolt cutters, you can pick up some more back here anyway, or I believe you can lockpick, but you'll be able to destroy this, run through, and then there's the first one on the wall here for you to collect. Now, these hidden items, or at least that specific hidden item, there's one in each map, and it'll unlock extra content for you to be able to do outside of the main missions. And then from here, I'm going to continue this bit, so this will be less cutting, because we're going to be able to head straight up and get two of the stone eagles you can find straight away. Now, if you're playing it and want to get these straight away, as well, just perfect timing. That bell chimes, you can see the sound masking. You'll be able to get it during the sound masking, no problem. Otherwise, you can do what I like to do, kill everybody, complete the missions, and then come back and get all of the collectibles done after. But with your sniper in hand, you'll be able to get both stone eagles. So the first one's going to be on this building with the red shutters. Look up, you'll see it there. Now, I'm playing on a lower difficulty just to make it easier. But if you're playing on a higher difficulty, again, either feel free to wait for the sound masking, or you can mark the eagles and then move a little bit closer to find them and then be able to destroy them that way. Mine is 3 out of 3 because I've already played through the mission, and the very first time I played through it, I got them all just out of sheer luck anyway. And then the next one, you can kind of see it in the little marker there. All you need to do is look right. It's hanging on that little perch. And then there we go. Straight off the bat, you've already got 3 of the collectibles in the game, and you've also got the rat bomb to help you in a little bit. Okay, so for the third eagle in the game, and the last eagle of this map at least, so you're going to be right outside the main camp, fortress, I don't really know what you want to call this, but on the map we are right in the middle of this whole bit, and then I've kind of marked it, but I'll show you in a second. All you want to do is look right from the entrance, and then you will see it perched there. Shoot it, and then that is all of the eagles done on the map. Okay, next on the list, we're going to go through all of the extra starting locations you can get. Now, if you're not familiar with this game, a starting location is essentially, if you was to replay this mission to go either on a different difficulty or whatever reason you have, you can choose a different area to spawn. There's a couple different ones, and this one is right here at the bottom. So you spawn in this area, come up, run left, and then it's in this scaffolding area. If you have your bolt cutters, you'll be able to just sort of bolt your way through. And then as you get close, you can see the starting location screen there. Yeah, when you load the map next, you'll be able to start here instead of potentially the one all the way out there. Okay, so the last starting location, it's located here on the map, this building. It is right next to somewhere where you have to do a mission anyway, so whilst you're here, you might as well pick it up. But essentially, near where you can disable an alarm, you turn around, and then, like the last one as well, there's a little door here you'll be able to bolt cutter your way through. Walk in, and then I've already unlocked it, but just walking in here should unlock this for you. And then again, it's just another starting location that you can be in. Okay, so I'm going to show you through all of the workbenches in the game now. There are 3 you can find. And as you can see, I've already got them. They're already marked on my map. Feel free to pause it now and sort of figure it out yourself if you want to. They are fun to try and find. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you the route that I took, or an easier route to find them. So we'll start off with this top one, just because we were here from the starting location. Outside this big building, if you come right outside the main entrance to your left, you're going to see another building with a statue in the middle. all you got to do is run on through to this back table, and then to the left you're going to find a drop down. Usually it'll let you go down the ladder the first time. Slide on down, up to the right, follow this cave around to the right, and then almost ran past it. There's a door, bolt cutter it, walk through, and then just interact with the workbench. As you can see, pistol workbench, and then it'll give you some of the attachments, maybe a new pistol, I fully can't remember. And then, as you've just seen, if you didn't pick up that rat bomb at the start, never fear, you can pick up another one here just for the extra reward later in the mission. Okay, so for the second workbench, we're back outside this big fortress from where you found the eagle earlier. Now, essentially, you're just going to want to enter it, and then the workbench will be found right there. So when you run in, you'll be able to come left, bolt cutter this door, and then there is the workbench. It's as simple as that. This one was one of the easier ones to find. Okay, so this is the location for the third and final workbench. So as you can see, it's at the bottom left of the map if I sort of zoom out for you down here. Now, there will be a couple of people here if you've not already killed them, so if you're trying to be stealthy, watch out. Otherwise, if you're like me and you've killed everybody, just take this route here. So what you're going to do is come to the right of this building, mantle your way up, and then when you're up, there's a door to your left, so just run through, and then just follow this room around, and then you'll find a gated door. Break it with your bolt cutters, walk in, and then there you go, workbenches here on your right for you to use. And then that's all of the workbenches in the game. This mission, at least. Okay, next we're going to be going through the personal letters in the game. Now, I will admit, I accidentally picked up 2 of these already, so I'm just going to show you the route and how to get them, but they will be missing, like this first one. So this first one's going to be in the big building with the bell tower. This one here on the map, I'll zoom out for you, but yeah, this one here on the map. Now, you're going to have to kill people to get it, or be very stealthy, but essentially, once you're in and you've done the mission, there's either going to be a key on, I believe it's this table here, or... no, yeah, there's a key on that table there next to the... whatever that's called. Or you can pick up a satchel charge lying around. Then you're going to want to head upstairs and find the safe. If you want to satchel charge it, do that. Use the keys, unlock it, and do that. And then the personal letters will be sat right inside just there for you. Okay, next we're going to show you 2 things. So if you've got that rat bomb I showed you earlier, that's going to come in handy right now. And also, this is another one of the personal letters. I'm going to walk in because he's already dead. But this guy here, you need to kill with a rat bomb to unlock a certain gun. Now, I messed this up when I was playing through this time. I did successfully do it on the first time. But essentially, you can see the rat bomb right there. Essentially, if you sneak in the back of this building, which I'll show you on the map now, it's right outside the big fortress thing, walk out, and it's just here. Now, if you sneak in the back, and then you crouch here, you're going to see these 2 people having a conversation. If you let them finish the conversation without getting caught, 2 things are going to happen. This guy is going to start wandering around the restaurant and come back here. So if you wait patiently, you can stealth take him out. Brilliant. Get rid of him, do whatever you need. Just make sure the other guy, who the kill target is, doesn't see him. And the target himself, he's going to wander around and go up the stairs so you know he's gone. At that time, if this guy's dispatched, just run around, or you can sneak around this side, crouch, place the rat bomb, and then disappear, right? You can hide downstairs, upstairs, wherever you want to be. That will complete that for you. Whilst you're in here, if you want to go through it, as you come upstairs, you will find the item just here for you. Actually, that was a classified document. My bad about that one. But, I mean, that does save us a classified document later in the missions, or at least the collectible guide. The personal letter is the one that's out here. So, obviously, after you've killed everyone, just run outside. It's just chilling on a table. So, that's the personal letter for you. This is actually one I missed when I first played through. Make sure you don't. So at this point in the video, I'm going to apologize that these collectibles are going to have you running back and forth, back and forth. When I personally do collectible hunting, I like to do one thing at a time. So if it's eagles, I'll find all of the eagles, so on and so forth. If that's not your style and you would like me to change the future videos and have it going like a float around the map, please let me know in the comments and I will try my best to adhere to that. But the next personal letter is going to be back at this building we've been at before. There will be a mission to come here and collect different documents. But whilst you're here, all you need to do is run in the front door. And this is one I've collected earlier in the mission, but there will be some documents right here you can pick up. And then that will be the next of the letters. Okay, some of you are going to remember this spot here earlier because that is the starting location inside that building there. This is where the fourth personal letter is going to be. So instead of following this round, you're going to follow it right. And you're going to just keep running up until you hit this bench here. Now, this is another one that I've collected, but the letters will be sitting right here for you. Okay, so for the last of the personal letters, we're back inside the big fortress. Now, what we're going to want to do is just sort of run up into the main courtyard, if you will. Once you're here, if you head left, there's going to be obviously a little garden for you. And then the letters are right there in front of you. Whilst we're here, we're also going to do some classified documents. I think that will be next in the list. If you head straight back out into the courtyard and then head into this main door here, you shall see the classified documents right in front of you just there. Okay, so far I've shown you two of the classified documents. One was upstairs in the bistro where you get the kill person done, and the last one we just got from the main entrance of the courtyard. The third one we're going to get is right outside the bell tower house. So what you want to do even is come out into this little grassy area. I'll show you it on the map real quick right here. Head left, and then you'll see it just chilling on this table here for you to pick up. Okay, the next classified document is going to be right next to that bistro we were just in. Now, I'll zoom in on the map. You can see just near this sort of triangle building, it's this one here. You'll notice it because it's got this sort of yellow and white awning at the front of it. Now, there are two ways you can get this, similar to the church one. It's sitting in this safe here. You can obviously blow it up with a satchel if you've got one. There's loads around the map. Otherwise, if you just head upstairs, you'll see the keys for them just chilling right there on the chair. So you can do that, run down, and then open it up that way. Completely your choice. If you want it to be stealthy, feel free to go get the keys. If you're doing it like I am late in the game, blow it up. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the next classified document, it's honestly just next to where we were. So again, building with the yellow and white awning. All you're going to want to do is just keep taking this road forward. And then you're going to come across a camp where, if you're playing the game, you would have killed people here anyway. Now, what you want to do is just bolt cutter these doors open, and then you can see it just chilling on the table there. Pick it up, and that'll be all 5 of the classified documents done. Okay, so the last of the collectibles are, honestly, they're part of a mission in the game, so they're not easily missed. They are called the hidden items, so they're similar to that poster we picked up at the very, very beginning of this tutorial. This is the same place that hidden letter was. That letter was right there. If you've already done the mission, feel free to just skip this part, but I'm going to show you where all 3 are because sometimes they can be a bit tricky. Now, the first one from this letter, all you want to do is just head downstairs, tack a U-turn, and it should be sat right there on the desk. From here, you want to go into the main building, stay on the ground floor, swing a left, keep walking, and it will be on this little table here. And then the last one, if you just head upstairs, then turn around, you're going to head into this sort of big office-y area. And then all you want to do is just turn right, and then it's there on the table for you. Okay, everybody, that's going to be my guide on how to get all the collectibles on the first proper mission in the game, Dead Drop. If you want to see more of these in the future, please show this video some love, drop it a like, comment on how you'd like to see them structured, as I mentioned earlier. If you want to see them in a route of this will be how you can get them in the easiest way going around the map rather than having to go back and forth, please let me know. I do appreciate the feedbacks and I want to make these videos better for you all. Whilst you're down there, feel free to subscribe and I shall catch you in the next Sniper Elite Resistance video. Thanks for watching.